Hi, I'm Sheila Marcelo, founder and chairwoman and CEO of Care.com. I'm sorry I couldn't join you at the Unconvention. It is going to be a great topic, talking about leadership and the role of female leaders around the world that creates diversity and increases conversations and improves productivity and GDP growth. Last year, I had the opportunity to talk at the World Economic Forum at Davos about precisely this topic. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. I've never shared this with a large group of people, but I lied to get a job. It was my first job out of college. I was 22 years old, and it had a fancy title. It was litigation consultant. But I left a little something out during the interviews and in the first few months in the job. I had an infant at home. I was ashamed. I was afraid. I felt that they were either going to judge me, they wouldn't hire me, they'd give me lousy clients, or they would think that I wasn't hardworking. If a young father was in the same situation, would he be viewed as dependable, motivated, and hardworking? I didn't stay in that job very long. It lasted a year, wasn't the right fit for me. But I learned to women up. This experience made me really think about, why are women still ashamed of being women? Why is motherhood clearly a disadvantage in the workplace or in politics and in other industries? Why do we see words like empathy, collaboration, nurturing, relationship building as barriers to leadership? Why have women tried so hard to be like men? When clearly, why aren't men starting to be more like women? Women are masters at doing something most men simply can't do. Women are masters of managing what I call opposing forces. The nurturing and the toughness. The creative and the analytical. The team building, and what I call an exceptional game face. Do you want to see mine? I use that with investors and bankers. I run my own company. But where did I learn that? As a mom. In the next 50 years, more women will be our grandchildren's world leaders. They're going to be in the boardrooms. They're going to be in the staterooms. But here's the thing. Before we can really open that gate and let other people in, for women, we have to start within. We've got to walk through those gates ourselves. We have to own that our differences are our strengths. The way I think about this is I have 3 sets of keys to open that gate. The very first one is, if you're a female leader, raise your hand way up high and say you're a female leader. There's a real and passionate debate going on between female leaders. We're often not clearly saying and stating our gender because why? It highlights our differences. It defeats the purpose, right? But the reality is we have differences. They're strengths, and we should take pride in it. My second key, my husband would be appalled if I say, don't do the dishes. What do I mean by that? As women, we tend to not enjoy the day or seize the moment until the kitchen is spotless, the bed is made, and the dishes are put away. Right? What is this perfect image that we have in our head? Let go of that perfection. The analogy is in our careers, in our dreams, and our aspirations. We're never ready to be the manager, the VP, the director, the CEO, or ready to be on a public company board. Let go of those perfect images and just seize the promotion. Ask for the raise. Let's go for it. We're ready. And the third key. Madeleine Albright said, there's a place in hell for women who don't help other women. But I believe there's heaven when you ask for help. It starts here. I went through my own experience not being able to really pursue my dreams and aspirations because I was a young mother. I needed great child care and senior care for my family to have peace of mind to pursue what I needed to do. But I had to let go of the guilt and I had to ask for help. So let me leave you with a little story. Most parents have big visions and big dreams, and we want to see those dreams come true through our children. And this is my 13-year-old, and his name is Adam. He is a tough guy. He's obviously playing American football, but he's also this. He sings opera. He's a treble soprano. So he comes home one day from school. He's going to a public school, and he said, "Mom, I'm having a really tough time. I have this dilemma. My football friends are sitting at one lunch table, and I have my artistic friends in the other table. And my football friends are saying to me, I shouldn't sing and I shouldn't hang out with them. And here I am, ready for my parenting and my coaching to jump into the conversation. And what does he say to me? He said, actually, it's okay, because my football friends just don't get it. My artistic friends read incredible books. We have great conversations, and I have decided I'm going to hang out with them." He had figured it out. My 13-year-old had figured out the difference between competition and compassion of his friends, being tough football player, and still being creative and being proud of it. I had taught my son to woman up. I felt pride, I felt relief, but most of all, I felt hope. How do we, men and women